Hello, my name's Adam Bray. I'm with South Plains Implement. Thanks for watching our video. Today we're going to be talking about rotary cutters and talk about how to hook those up, some adjustments, maintenance, and also give you some tips. Now we're going to talk about how to connect your rotary cutter to your compact tractor. Now you can use 3-point to do this. Any 3-point works, but it is a lot easier if you consider using an I-match quick hitch. It just makes it much more simple to line up and hook everything up. The thing you'll do when you're doing this is watch this top attachment and line it up with the centerpiece of your rotary cutter. Whenever you have it hooked up, it's connected, just make sure you flip the levers down, it locks it in place. And then it won't be going anywhere. Now we're going to hook the PTO shaft up to the tractor. Now there's a couple of tips I want to show you for making this a whole lot easier. These tractors, this is the PTO shield. This PTO shield is pivots up to get out of the way. Now, your tractor should come with a cover over the PTO shaft, a little shroud. I would recommend leaving that on until you need it. It keeps this free of dirt. So hooking this up, you just slide this off. And again, dirt makes this a whole lot harder. So it will be good to try and make sure this is as clean as possible. It's got a little locking collar here that you pull to release it. So you just move it up and line it up, then slide it till it latches. Make sure you put your PTO cover back down, your shroud, and then hook your safety chains up. It could be here or over here somewhere, and we're hooked up and ready to go. Now that you have your shredder connected to the tractor, we're going to run through how to adjust your shredder to get your desired performance. You could raise it up and down using the rock shaft lever to your desired cut height. Now this shredder will cut 1-inch diameter material, and you can adjust it to a height of 1.5 inches up to 9 inches tall. Another good tip for getting good performance out of your shredder is that the angle of the deck plays a big part in how it cuts. If you're running through material that is thick and heavy and you're just wanting to get through it, it will help if you raise the back end of the cutter about 2 inches higher than the front. That allows material to exit out the back of the platform. And if you're wanting a finer cut, make the deck more level. It kind of creates a mulching effect and leaves less residue. Another good tip for adjustments, once you have your height set on your shredder, this tail wheel is adjustable using the different holes here on the bracket. So you'll use a 3/4 inch wrench and loosen this nut and take the bolt off and set it to the level you want. Just line it up and put it in. Make sure you put the washer and the lock nut back on, and you are ready to go. Now that you're all connected and your rotary cutter is adjusted where you want it, you're ready to start cutting. You'll want to make sure that the area is clear. Bystanders, once you engage these blades, go ahead and get into the tractor seat and start the tractor, throttle up to the proper RPM, generally about 2,500 RPM, but it may vary from model to model. Throttle up to the proper speed and engage your PTO and then pull away. While you're running your rotary cutter, make sure that you watch your surroundings, be aware of animals, children, other people around, and make sure that you're watching the terrain that you're running over too, that you don't run over something that can damage your cutter, like a large rock, stump, things like that. When you're done with your rotary cutter, another nice thing about this iMatch Quick Hitch is how easy it is to unhook and move to another implement if you need to. What you'll do is just raise up these levers on both sides, and it's ready to drop and pull away after you detach your PTO shaft. And I want to cover some maintenance tips real quick of your shredder to keep it in good operating condition. Go by your maintenance schedules in your owner's manual, and you'll want to pay particular attention to a few different areas. You have a grease cert on each end of your PTO drive shaft. Here's one of them right here. You'll need to check the oil level in your gearbox by opening this, and the fluid level should be just at the bottom of this hole whenever you unscrew this. And if you need to add, you can add from this port up here. There is also a grease cert back here for the axle on the tail wheel, and then there's another grease cert on this side right here for your actual wheel. And that really covers all the maintenance points on your shredder. So there you have it. These are all your tips and tricks and maintenance points for operating your rotary cutter. And we wanted to thank you for watching and for choosing South Plains Implement for your ag and turf needs. Thank you.